to all our viewers at home. Get your cup of teh tarik and ready for the next show. We call Makan Dulu. Invites you to tune in to our panel of experts from Maybank as they coffee shop chat about today's topic of digital banking in the era of COVID-19 and how Maybank has become a leading solutions provider. And today episode is brought to you by Maybank Humanizing Financial Services. We have with us today now Zoom call because of pandemic COVID-19, so cannot lah. You cannot come here kan with me, but it's okay. So we have with us today Professor Hans Gamber as our moderator. And Professor Hans has experience holding senior roles at the South East Asian Central Bank Research and Training Center and the International Monetary Fund. Professor Hans has incredible insights into the future of the international monetary system. How are you, Professor Hans?
I'm doing really, really well.
Yeah, you look good today. You look handsome. Wow.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, and our esteemed guests for today are Datuk Jeffry Mohd Ali, Head of Consumer Finance Community Financial Service Maybank, Puan Hazlinda Abdul Hamid, Head of Business Development SME Banking Maybank, and Encik Goh How Khiam, Head of Marketing, Content, UX and Analytics, Virtual Banking and Payments Maybank. So ladies and gentlemen, I will hand it to you now. Thank you. We can start now.
Thank you, Feya, for that very kind introduction.
All right.
We indeed have a very topical session ahead of us. It's on digital banking in the age of COVID-19. And of course, we have an extremely knowledgeable panel. We look forward to the discussion with them. Let me, however, start by putting the topic in a little bit of a context of digital banking, and to say that in many economies, there's been a gradual movement away from the use of cash as a means of payments and towards electronic means. And for example, in my native Sweden, this has gotten to the point where stores do not even accept cash at all. And alternatives, of course, have been developed over time there and here and everywhere in the world, first in the form of credit cards, then various types of touch and go cards, and more recently, mobile phone-based payments systems. And in parallel, deposit taking and lending activities have evolved as digital technologies have been used to facilitate the interaction between the banks and their customers. And then, of course, the COVID-19 pandemic has speeded up this transition. And so now we don't have to go to our favorite bank to do our banking needs, but we can do it online. And so let me start, keeping that in mind, by asking the panelists how the internet in particular has affected the way your consumers interact with Maybank. And if I may start with you, Datuk Jeffrey, or if you allow me to just call you Jeff from now on.
Sure.
Thanks. So how has the internet changed the way you interact?
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon all viewers. Yes, Prof. First of all, I would say that the advancement of technology, right? The advancement of internet platform, and as we all have seen, had actually look at Maybank is using that platform to really reach out our customer. So for Maybank, basically, we have the touch point at various branches, but now with advancement of technology, with advancement of internet, we have our own platform, the Internet Maybank To You, we call it, right? To really ensure that our customers' banking needs is uninterrupted. You know, they can usually, I mean, in the case of pandemic, this is unprecedented pandemic, right? And while they are at home, they can basically do their banking transaction. They can do their banking needs at the comfort of their home. So I guess, I mean, we all know that in terms of Maybank, we are the Maybank Digital Bank of Choice. And we do, just to share, we do won one of the awards, the World Domestic Bank Best Digital Domestic Bank Awards. So this is how we basically apply our own, rather utilize our own platform to really give that option of banking to our customers or the society as a whole, Prof.
Great, thanks. HK, you are perhaps most directly involved in the technical aspect of this. Can you give us a little preview of what your Maybank is dealing with this?
Yeah, sure, Prof. So, I mean, just to echo what Datuk Jeffry just said, right? We have Maybank To You, which is our online channel to serve our customers. And with the pandemic going on right now, and also the restricted movement order, it makes it even more important. Our online channel becomes even more important for us to serve our customers because, yeah, we have the pandemic, but life still goes on. We have our bills to pay. We have our top up to reload. So, these things still has to happen. And that's where, online becomes even more important in our customers' lives. And if I were to highlight, a couple of things about why Maybank To You is such a great channel to serve our customers right now. First of all, we have our website, we have our mobile app. So, depending on what customers' preferences are, they can use a website at home, they can use a computer at home and access our website, or they can actually access Maybank To You via mobile app at any time and anywhere, right? And there are also many services available on Maybank To You. A few examples that I mentioned can also renew their insurance online on Maybank To You, make transfers to Tabung Haji and ASMB. So, as you can see, it's really there to provide that convenience to our customers. And there is also, customers can also apply, submit application online. So, for instance, we have personal loan or even SME financing, which customers can just log on and submit the application online, and they can inform or get notified on the results online as well. The other thing I would add is also something very relevant to the pandemic right now, which is, sometimes when we go out, if we have no choice, we have to go out, we have to buy things, right? That part about making payments, we are all used to paying cash. But with Maybank To You, with our app, you can actually make QR payments. So that is also something that we have seen, the momentum has picked up quite a lot due to the pandemic. So a lot more people are actually adopting cashless payment. And from Maybank To You side, what we offer is actually the scan and pay from the mobile app. Last but not least, I think the other thing that I'd like to mention also, which is not really such a conventional thing that a bank would do, but we also have a service which is called Sama-Sama Local. So it is an online marketplace whereby customers can actually go on to Sama-Sama Local and they can order food, they can order groceries, or even travel vouchers online. And all these things will be delivered to their doorstep.
Wow.
Yeah.
I use Maybank To You a lot, but I hadn't heard about the Sama-Sama Local. Now I don't even have to go to the grocery store anymore. I can just sit at home at my computer and order as we right at my desk. Sounds like a good one.
Yes, correct. And with Sama-Sama Local, I mean, just to give an example, recently we did a promotion whereby, because of Deepavali, so we did a promotion whereby customers can actually go on to Sama-Sama Local and they can order banana leaf rice for just RM1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, Prof, if you haven't tried, please keep a lookout. We would have more campaigns coming up, actually.
All right, I'll check that out. HK, thanks for that. You mentioned one of your points about SME financing, and I wonder if I could ask Linda, who deals with SME financial matters, particularly at Maybank, what changes you have seen in the way businesses and SMEs in particular use your bank for their needs?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you, Prof. As DJ and HK pointed out, one of the biggest opportunities to come out from this pandemic or COVID-19 crisis is a rapid uptake on the digital banking. The stay-home order has compelled many of our customers to start using online financial services, and this shift is not likely to reverse. So studies have shown that consumers are more likely to use cards, digital wallets for purchases post-COVID-19. So it is timely for us to reassess how to meet this evolving behavior beyond 2021 and beyond. So in this spirit, we offer a wide range of digital solutions to support the SMEs in their business. One of them is opening of business account online to assist the SMEs in their first step in starting their business. So once you open the account, you can monitor and manage your transactions effectively through Maybank To You Biz and Maybank To E. Not only that, to assist the SMEs in collecting payments from their clients, we also design a solution or solutions that is easy and efficient by using QR Pay Biz and M2U Pay. Not only this solution allow the SMEs to get the payments faster, it is also highly accepted by customers out there. And lastly, to echo what HK mentioned just now on Sama-Sama Local, our online marketplace assists merchants and sellers to promote their products and services online, leveraging on our Maybank To You wide customer base. The 4,000 odd merchants and sellers that we have onboarded from NCO until October reflects the change in the way SMEs are doing their business. And Maybank is committed to this kind of progress to help the SMEs. Prof, I'm proud to say that Sama-Sama Local is the first online marketplace hosted by a bank.
Oh, very good. Excellent.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for that. Let me ask, turn to you again, Jeff, and ask whether you have noticed any differences between as the effect of the COVID-19 pandemic took place with the MCO and others. Has that changed the way your customers interact with you in any particular way?
Yeah. Prof, what I mentioned, this pandemic is really unprecedented, right? And I guess it really give us the feeling of kind of what are the new norms that we really got to do, the consumer or rather the public got to do in regards to even their banking behavior or their purchasing behavior. That's why probably we see people like a lot of probably purchasing through online platform. So for Maybank in particular, we do see exponential growth in regards to usage of our Maybank To You, yeah, be it for banking transaction, banking or even applying for facilities, paying for their credit card, paying for their loans and so forth. So it's really had a huge traction impact during this pandemic, and that's really what the customer got to do to assist them. They cannot go to the bank physically, so they got to use our physical means, and this is maybe the platform that we're having, this maybank2you.com.
Yeah, I see. Great. Linda or HK, you have anything you would like to add to that, perhaps?
Yes, Prof, absolutely. We are seeing that the SMEs are adapting to the new norm, and not only for the convenience of consumers, but more so for SMEs to thrive and evolve with their customers. So with digital transformation, SMEs will actually benefit from cost effectiveness, wider customer reach, and improved business resilience.
I see.
Yeah, Prof, perhaps one thing I would add is that Dato' Jeff mentioned about Maybank To You, right? How important it is today to serve our customers. But I think as a bank ourselves, right, what we also consider is if, let's say, customers, they really have no choice, right? They really have to visit the branch to do some banking activities, right? What we are also doing is to help to make that easier for them and also safer for them. So what happened was not too long ago, about a month ago, we actually also rolled out a online service which allow our customers to make an appointment before they visit the branch. So what they can do is it's actually a service called Maybank EZQ. And what they can do is they go on to Maybank To You, and then they can find the Maybank EZQ page. And from there, they can select, okay, I'm going to the bank for certain services, and then I would like to book a slot on certain date, specific time. And what we see is that it helps with two things. One is customers actually can drop by the branch at a time whereby, they've made an appointment. They don't have to go there and wait. So that's one great benefit that we see, to serve our customers better. And secondly, I think at times like this during the pandemic, right, it's also helping with us adhering to the SOP by avoiding overcrowding.
Excellent. I think this could be something that could continue even after the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should. Actually, Prof, it's here to stay.
Yes, Jack.
Prof, if I may add to HK, even prior to the pandemic, we trying to make sure that our customers had easy access to banking, right? So now with this pandemic, we basically have facilities or rather abilities in regards to what I mentioned earlier, for them to, let's say, to apply financing loans through online platform. So we have a product like ASB financing, for instance, which now a customer can actually apply online through during this pandemic period, and it's already in our Maybank platform for a while, since 2019. So a customer, for instance, they need to apply SB loan, they can actually just apply it online. So those are examples that how convenient it is to basically make use of our M2 platform, Prof.
I see. Okay. So you just mentioned ASB financing. Could you explain a little bit more to those of us who don't know, who aren't quite familiar with that one? ASB or Amanah Saham Bimutra is one of those series of product under PNB group, right? And we give financing for our customers to purchase, to invest in a form of borrowing, right? And it's like we give out we give the loans, and it will be with a certificate of ASB investment. So this certificate will be kept by the bank. So it's a kind of, I would say, discipline saving for our customers, right? Or how they really want to invest in this SB and PNB fund. And of course, the investment will make the investment grow, because every year SB will declare a dividend, and it will be accumulated, compounded into the investment. So it's a kind of, as I said, forced saving or discipline saving for our customers. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And this sounds good. If I want to sign up, or if a customer wants to sign up, what do you do?
Yeah, as I said, please apply through our Maybank To You platform.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
I think for info, we have even currently during this Minggu Saham Digital, we have a promotion, Prof, for the benefit of the viewers. We have a promotion of SB financing is a financing profit rate of 3.5%, which is the lowest ever, right? So I would urge viewers to apply this financing. And if they submit through Maybank To You platform, we even give a credit of 20 ringgit to be credited into their May account during this campaign period of November up to 31st of December. So I would urge the viewers to actually come forward to Maybank.
Great, thanks. Let me turn to you, HK. Of course, we all try to save and monitor our spending regularly, but it's not always easy, right? Do you have any ways to help us along to manage our financing with your technological and digital platforms?
Yeah, Prof, actually we do. And as you mentioned, right, at times like this, I think financial management actually becomes even more important. And a lot of us also have started to realize the importance of having an emergency fund aside, because there are so many things that are happening now and so unpredictable. And of course, to have that money set aside, one way of doing it is actually to save diligently, right? And the other way, of course, it's to manage our budget diligently as well. So being mindful with, not overspending. But back to answering your question, right? Yes, we do. And it is actually a new app that we launched not too long ago, back in October, about a month ago. It is called May, which is spelled MAE. And what it does is that you can still do your banking activities online by using the May app. But on top of that, there are also features that we have included in the May app to help our customers budget and also save more easily. So for instance, by using your Maybank card or by spending, what the app does is it actually automatically categorizes your spending into different categories. So in a way, it makes our customers' life easier because all these are done automatically. And by looking into the app itself, what you can do is you can actually see whether you're spending more on your food and beverages or whether you're spending more on your shopping. It gives insights to customers in terms of, am I overspending in this category? So perhaps I should watch out, right? So that is really meant to give that level of insights to our customers to help with their planning in terms of how to spend their money more wisely. The other feature that I would also like to highlight is this feature called Tabung, which, if we were to translate that into English, it's a savings pot. So again, it's also making savings easy by automating it. So if let's say, I have a foreseeable spending that I have to make in 6 months or 12 months time, for instance, buying a gift for my wife, right? So what I can do is I can actually set up a tabung in the app itself, and I can set, every month deduct this amount of money, so that after that 6 months I could reach this value that I would like. So it's really making it easy for our customers. And not just that, what we can do with tabung is also, for example, if me and you, right, Prof, if we were to go out for a meal together, we can also create a group tabung. So both of us can actually put money into the tabung. And by the time when we go out, we would already have the money set aside to spend. And one thing that I would like to highlight is that I think the beauty behind this is that it's not just for Maybank customers. So the May app, or even, the app itself actually is available to non-Maybank customers. So if you're not with Maybank yet, download the app, you open the May account, you can use those features that I mentioned just now, as well as all the online banking services that we have on Maybank To You.
Excellent. Your tabung sounds like something I should use to make my wife happy on her birthday.
Yep.
Now, let me change the topic a little bit and perhaps talk about something which is not so pleasant, in the sense that this COVID pandemic has, of course, led to a lot of challenges for many households in Malaysia and elsewhere. Difficulty servicing loans and other financial commitments. Is there a way for Maybank to assist these individuals? And if so, what are your suggestions? Maybe Jeff first.
Yeah, Prof. Now, going by our tagline of humanizing financial services, I mean, we grow with Malaysia. We've been in Malaysia for the past 60 years. Obviously, I think at this hard time, Maybank is always there to really assist our customers, to really try to help them, in regards to their commitment to repayment of the bank. So I guess this is where we all have heard about the moratorium that was the auto moratorium that was given by the government to the borrowers, And yeah, it had expired, it had ended on the 31st of December. But it's going to be, I think, we'll continue to give that financial assistance to our customers because we know they are impacted, be their business SMEs or their individuals. I think somehow there are a lot of our customers being impacted by this pandemic in terms of their economic position. So definitely Maybank will be there to assist, to really support our customers, giving them the financial assistance to really help them to go through the hard time. It will be, yeah.
Yeah, that's obviously very important. Yep. Anything particular related to SMEs? Because of course SMEs are much driving force in our economy to a large extent. And Linda, maybe you have additional points to raise on that one.
That's right, Prof. Can I start with during MCO and CMCO, the SMEs can actually rely on our business center, which are operating as usual to serve the SME community. And during this MCO period, we actually ease the processes for the SMEs to be engaged via virtual interview and also via virtual site visit. We also accepted documents via email, and Prof, we even witnessed signing of letter of offer via video calls. And all this is to ensure SMEs can continue to have uninterrupted access to financing safely, MCO or not. And to further aid the SMEs, we Maybank leverage on the government stimulus package and Penjana funds. And it became our mission actually to disburse the funds urgently and very quickly to the SMEs because we understand the SMEs needs the funds as urgently as possible to sustain their business. And as DJ pointed out, Maybank also offer repayment assistance to the SMEs who are in the hard hit and even indirectly impacted industries. We have been proactively identifying, or we have identified SMEs that requires repayment assistance, which to date have benefited more than 5,000 retail SME customers, Prof. Wow,
sounds impressive. Now, we're running up a little bit against a time constraint here, but I still would like to ask you, Linda, if you have any advice to SMEs out there who are struggling, and would you like to give them some parting advice in this respect?
Okay, yes, Prof. Our advice to the SMEs out there is to be agile in whatever situation that they are in. A stands for adapt to technology and digitalize your business. G for grow your business by collaborating with marketplaces. I, incentives by the government. All SMEs should leverage on this. L, learn the latest products and solutions from your banker. And finally, E, evolve your business to remain relevant and successful.
Excellent. I think with that good advice, I hope our SMEs will be able to motor our economy along and help their employees and themselves back to a situation like it was before the COVID pandemic. I am afraid we have come to the end of our sessions. It's been a fascinating discussion, and I would like to thank, first of all, our viewers for their participation, and also of course, our Maybank panelists for their insight comments and views. And to all, I would like to end by hoping you will stay healthy and encourage you to stay safe. And thank you for me, and I'll give the last word to Jeff.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Thanks to PNB, and thanks to all the viewers this afternoon. And please continue to engage with Maybank. Stay safe, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.